then this week, we're going to talk about something that I just really wish weren't in the Bible, okay? There are a few things that I come across, that we all come across, and when I read this, this is one of the most difficult things that Jesus ever taught. This is one of those things that I would like to turn and say to Jesus, could you have just said that this is difficult, but just kind of not made me have to do it? Could you have just said that this thing is something that we all struggle with and just kind of moved on? I mean, is it possible that you could have just not told the story that we're going to look at this morning? Because I'm going to tell you, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is the challenge. This is the difficulty. This is one of the most difficult, hardest things that we as humans have to do, what I'm going to be talking about today. And yet, even though it's so difficult, even though it's so hard, on the other side, if we can learn how to do this, if we can master this art that we're going to talk about this morning, if we can do this in our hearts on a regular, ongoing basis, do you know what? A lot of the relationship problems that we've experienced, a lot of the hardships in your family you've experienced, your workplace relationships that are in disarray right now, the string of relationships that you leave behind you that are completely destroyed, if you had have just learned this in the past, and if you could learn it today and in the future, you and I would be masters at relationships. And it is the one weapon that is the most strategic, the most effective of anything Jesus ever gave us as followers. And so if you're here today and you've never come into a relationship with Jesus Christ, I'm going to show you the absolute most marvelous thing you could ever hear or know about in terms of a relationship with Jesus. I'm going to tell you what is so amazing about Christianity. I'm going to show you something today that's going to blow your mind. But then there's going to be such a difficult implication. You're going to walk out, if you're some of you, and you're going to be going, oh, I don't want to deal with that. Oh, I really got to get my head around that. How can I become a master of this?